Hello. Welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, we're in clothes. We're going to react to our favorite sage, our favorite life coach, our favorite stripper, our favorite LOLcow. Ask Anna. This video is called Make a Budget Money POV a Stripper. I mean, if I'm just reading it the way it goes, like just the way it's written, make a budget money POV a stripper. Okay, anyway, I'm sure this is going to be great advice. So I am dialed in. I'm ready. I guess.
Hello, welcome back to Ask Anna. It is me, Anna. Today, we're going to be talking about how to write a budget. So first, you're going to get a pretty piece of paper. I got this from Target for like $5.
This is already stupid. Like the details of just go to Target and to get the paper. We don't need that. Just okay. But I will say she is in a better mood, so maybe the Prozac is either kicking in or she did not take Prozac. Because I heard Prozac makes you not feel like anything, but she seems happy. Maybe it's the lithium. I don't know.
See this nice little green pastel, purple pastel, pink pastel, yellow, blue. Super important. You're gonna get one of these and a Sharpie, because doing it on like a regular little wide ruled or college ruled, it's not gonna work. And then you're gonna do it with a pen and it's just not gonna look good. So you're going to do it on a big piece of paper. And this was me doing it.
It's not gonna look good.
Okay.
If you're gonna do a budget and write it down, it doesn't matter if it's TikTok, IG, social media presentable. It's a budget for you. I've written down a budget before because I had to save for something and I wanted to get something else, blah, 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 blah. And the only thing I did was I had a piece of paper, like just one piece of paper, and I used a pen, and I was just like, okay, whatever, $100 here, $50 here. That's it. And I was just like, make sure you save that much each paycheck, because both items were cheap. So like after a couple of paychecks I had it. But I'm saying it wasn't that complicated. I didn't need 4 different colors of paper. But, that's just me. I'm not a stripper, so what do I know?
This is my real one. These were my goals for the month, actually. I calculated how much I was gonna make.
That looks horrible.
Okay. So, I'm not going to show you everything.
Well, then what's the point? You stupid cunt.
I'll show you my bills real quick.
I like how she's trying to hide this, like this pink piece of paper with marker scribble is like her official ID. Like, it's not that serious, lady.
Oh, fuck. I don't want you to see all my money. Wait, I'll just...
You're a stripper. Trust me. You don't have any money. Like no one watching this thinks you're a millionaire. Where did my voice go? Oh boy.
I'll just fold it. So here we have...
Okay. Okay, look how tacky that looks. And she was complaining if you have a college ruled piece of paper and a pen, it's not going to look good. I think it would look better if it wasn't a notebook.
Spend. And then I listed
Oh, that's very complicated. That's very complicated.
All of my fixed bills and the dates that they occur on, because I try to get my credit card paid off in full every month. And then I try to have all my other expenses. So I just want to keep track of when my biggest expenses are going to hit, and then the other ones too. So when I see the smaller charges come through, I know what they're there for. So writing out the biggest expenses, well, let me take it back. Writing out when your expenses hit and what they are, and then how much they are.
You know what she needs to do? She needs to watch a video on how to make a video about giving people advice first and then do this.
Are on the other side has been what has helped me the most. I've talked about this before too, but I'm trying to become really aware of where my money is going. So for example, I was shopping at Publix. I'm now shopping at Trader Joe's, and I'm spending a lot less money and getting food that I really, really like. And having this budget helps me. So not only do I have everything written out on this piece of paper, I also have a copy I put in my notes app on my phone. I have a copy in my computer too.
Wow.
And I'm just trying to get very serious about my budget.
You know, your budget must be really serious if it's on a pink piece of paper and crayon scribble. You know, like I'm really taking this woman seriously. Like, I bet you when she goes to the bank to get a loan, she has like, you know, a picture of stick figures, and like one of them's holding up cash and one of them isn't, and she's like, I'm that one.
And I'll just give you an example. So let's say not using me, but just using a general person. Let's say this person makes, I'll just keep it easy numbers.
Okay, so easy numbers for you is gonna be 1, 2. That's about it.
Let's say this person makes
$1. this this person makes $1 a year.
1,000 every week, right? So they're making 4,000 a month. Now let's say their rent is another 1,000, and then their added bills on that is 2,000. So say they're making 4,000 a month, and then they're paying for $2,000 worth of expenses. So left over, they're gonna have $2,000. This is Reaper, if you don't know him.
Didn't she do that math wrong? Wasn't it 1,000? I swear she said 1,000 in rent and 2,000 in expenses. Okay, whatever.
Here he is. So left over, you have $2,000. So if you have $2,000 left over, it's gonna take you 5 months to save $10,000. And they say too that you're supposed to have like a 6-month emergency fund. So it's gonna take you 5 months to build that 6-month emergency.
I'm wrong. In 6 months, you'll have 12. You know, it's that stripper math. Honey, no one is watching this video taking your financial advice. Just no one is. You're a stripper. You have a college degree, but you're a stripper. No one's taking your advice.
Emergency fund. Then it's going to take you another 5 months to build a 1-year emergency.
Bruh, I just skipped 2 months. In 1 year, it'll be 24K saved with 2,000 aside every month. See? She's a moron. And you know what happened was she probably posted the video and it had all the mistakes in it, and then like, you know, one of her friends watched it and like corrected her, so she went back and did this.
And then I think you start investing money after either 6 months or 1 year.
Okay, so all this advice is wrong apparently because you have the disclaimer up there. So what's the point of this video? Why did you even post? Why did you post this video? Was it because you liked your outfit? Was it because your nails were done? I think that's why you posted this video. Because even you know that the advice you're giving is wrong. You're not really posting it to give advice. There's probably, and I don't read her comments, but there's probably simps in her comments, you know? Probably.
I don't remember. One of those. So keeping this in mind is really, really important because sometimes life comes and you're going to be hit with big expenses. Maybe you have a dog and you haven't put them on pet insurance yet, which I haven't yet. I need to do.
Pet insurance? Oh, God. Listen, if you have a pet, don't get pet insurance. Okay? So, and this is going to sound crazy, but like, let's say your pet gets hit by a car. You know, like dogs and cats get hit by cars sometimes. Instead of spending $20,000 on surgery, just let it die. Get it and then get a new one. Let's say if your dog or cat has cancer, which is very common because they eat bad food. Instead of spending, I mean, you can spend up to hundreds of thousands of dollars on like on therapy and surgery for your pet. You can just let it die and just get a new one for like $50. Like, that's real financial advice right there. You don't need pet insurance. Now you need human insurance. Get insurance for yourself. That's the only insurance you should have. Pet insurance. Stripper, please.
Do that. It's on my to-do list. But let's say Reaper, I don't know, broke his leg and now he has to have a huge surgery. And then let's say I couldn't afford it, or I had to like put it on my credit card, and then that emergency fund is there, and then I get to like take out of that. But it's so scary too with the credit cards too, because if you don't pay them off in full, then you're being charged interest on top of that, and then it just looks bad on your credit score. So yeah, keeping track of everything in a little budget thing like that. If you saw was it my last video, my second to last video, I talked a lot about fast money, because I went from making maybe 600 every 2 weeks to making that in a day. And
Oh, geez, you must have sucked a lot of dick. Moving on.
I was tracking all of my money up until that point, and then once that hit in December, so it's been like 6 months I've been living off of fast money, and life has been great. I just bought myself a watch. Isn't it cute?
No, it's not.
I've never had a watch before, but life has been great. I've been able to pay for all the things I.
If a stripper ever tells you life has been great, think about why, what happened, all the reasons why she is a stripper. Life isn't that great. If you have a great life, you're not a stripper. Strippers don't come from stable households. Strippers don't come from wonderful childhoods. Strippers don't come from, wonderful relations. Strippers aren't married with like 2 kids. Strippers don't have a happy home life. Oh, well, no, I can't dance tonight. I have to, like me and my husband are celebrating our 5th wedding anniversary tomorrow. You've never heard a stripper say that.
I got a new wardrobe. Everything was thrifted, but I got a new wardrobe. Was able to pay for my hair. Got a dog, my own place. Like, I was able to do a lot of things I hadn't done before because of my career. But with that came having to budget, and I've never had to budget before because I never had money. But yeah, that's my little video. Just having that like little, what is it, like a key almost, and then copying and pasting.
You did not explain anything. You're retarded. You're straight up retarded. A shoebox has a higher IQ than you.
It everywhere. Computer, phone, everywhere. And then having those numbers in your head of what the budget is. And then when your biggest expenses hit. Because for me too, if I keep in my mind so for instance, like next week, my rent's gonna hit, my Wi-Fi bill's gonna hit, and my gas bill is gonna hit. So that's a certain number with those three added up.
Okay, so that means she has to go down to the strip club and suck 30 dicks. There you go.
I know it's gonna hit next week. So me knowing that in my head, then I can make my quota for this week for my dancing to hit all three of those. So I can just have it knocked out in 1 week.
Man, sex work is crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna knock that out the park. I mean, because if you think about it, I mean, it is sex work. You can, if you don't make enough in one day, just keep having sex. I mean, I don't know. It's why is she giving advice?
Ideally, I would like to aim above that, but that's really helps me because I never really had a quota, never really had any money goals. I was just flying by the seat of my pants, and part of that was a traumatic situation again, but then again, you pick myself back up. Yes, me and Reaper. And his nasty ball, you want to see it? It's like covered with hair.
Well, you're used to that. She never. Oh my god. Okay. You already know where that joke was going.
Where he just like takes off the fur. Okay, bye. That's how to make a budget. I'll be back. Don't you worry. I want to make an LLC. I'll probably make a video on that too. Because I'm going to write off all of my expenses. How
So she starts off with 4 different color papers, whatever. You're gonna need 4 different color papers and a marker because she's making the budget sound all complicated, and then she shows you her budget. It's on a pink piece of paper with chicken scratch on it. Her special budget was using a pink piece of paper and a black Sharpie and just writing down the date the bill kicks in. Wow, she is changing lives. She's so smart. Why did she waste our time with telling us it's very important to get 4 different color sheets of paper when she showed us the budget it was just one pink piece of paper like and then all her math was wrong. You're gonna take budget advice from a person who has to post a disclaimer or I'm sorry a correction twice on her video because she did the math wrong. Like, does it? Of course. How stupid is this? She got the math wrong twice, and is giving advice on budgets. I mean, this doesn't make sense. And once again, is she trolling? Because if this is serious, if this is a serious video, if this is a real person, if she's okay, if she's an actress doing this, then she gets an Oscar. If she's a real, if this is real, society needs to step in. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.